College basketball, NBA action, Wednesday, November 29th. I've got 3 best bets for you. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as you just try to get to the bag together and make some money. Yesterday, we did have a winning day on the channel, 2-1 the day. Shout out to our college guys for getting it done, but Mississippi State? That was just a terrible pick. I apologize for that. I mean, not even close. The hedge wasn't even close. I mean, just a terrible showing from them. They didn't even show up, but we did cash in on Bama and Clemson over. We also got Julius Randle done. We took him every way inside the Discord group. I took his rebounds. I took his points prop. Took his double-double. We absolutely love to see it. De'Aaron Fox tucked us in late there, so we got cashed in on that ladder lay right there. 2-1 on the day. You can see our year-to-date record right here. Absolutely crushing it. 40-24 in the month of November. We've got a few more days here this month, so hopefully we can continue to cash in and raise that percentage just a little bit by the end of the month. And if you can, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate the support, and let me know what type of videos you guys want inside the comments, so this way I can continue to provide some winners but also give you guys what you guys are looking for. All right, my friends, let's dive into these first best bets. Now, for my first best bet of the day, guys, I want to kind of give you guys a little caveat to a few of my picks today, because what I've realized is I'm giving out a lot of plays, right? But it's the width isn't there for me right now, but the depth is there. And what I mean by that is there'll be one game where I'll get everything wrong, but there'll be another game where I get everything right. So for me today, I'm going to really just focus on 2 games and try to get everything right inside that game, because that's what's been working for me. I did it yesterday in the Knicks game. We took several different angles and I cashed in. So I want to be able to do that today. And what I'm going to do is go to this college slate first. I'm going to look at this Auburn and Virginia Tech game. We got the ACC SEC Challenge game there, and we took this yesterday in 2 different ways in that Clemson game, but also in that Mississippi State game. But I like the Auburn Tigers in this matchup. I can't lay 10 points though. I'm going to be honest with you. The spread's a little bit too big. I think it's a live trigger game. So that means if Auburn is a close, Virginia Tech goes up a few more points, they go on a run, then we can maybe get Auburn at 5.5, maybe we get at 4.5. But I can't lay 10 points with Auburn, even though I do think they can win this one. I do think they can cover the spread. I also do like the over in this game as well, right? And I think we're getting a lot of value on the over since Virginia Tech just got blown out by FAU in their last game. But I'm going to isolate this game to the team total. Just want to look at one side. I want to look at the home team. We're going to go Auburn team total over 80.5, minus 120 odds here, okay? And like I mentioned, I think we're getting value on the over here because of the fact that Virginia Tech got absolutely smacked by FAU in their last game, right? They gave up 84 points to FAU, lost that game 84-50. But look at some of the other opponents that Virginia Tech has played. They gave up 79 points to South Carolina. They lost that game. They also gave up 76 points to Wofford. They gave up 75 points to Boise State, okay? Remember, Auburn's team totals at 80.5. South Carolina, 69th in offensive efficiency. Wofford, 204 in offensive efficiency. Boise State, 118 in offensive efficiency. FAU is 18th in offensive efficiency. Well, guess what? Auburn's a lot closer to FAU than any of the other teams that Virginia Tech has faced. FAU dropped 84 on Virginia Tech on a neutral court. Auburn's at home, and Auburn's offensive efficiency is 26. So Auburn's just a really great offensive team. I think they're going to be able to ride that home momentum today, averaging 82 points per game. Absolutely love that. They dropped 82 points on Baylor. I mean, come on, man. Keep in mind, that's the Baylor Bears that we're talking about here. Virginia Tech, 105 in defensive efficiency. I think Auburn's going to be able to run the ball at home today. They're one of the fastest-paced teams in the country in terms of average possessions length. They like to shoot the ball very early in the shot clock. Number 17th in terms of fastest possession length in terms of all of college basketball. But I will say this, right? If you're not on the team total, you're not really feeling that Auburn pick, then go with the overall total in the game. That's a bonus bet for you. Bonus bet number 2, we're going to go with overall total in the game over 149.5, minus 120 odds as well. Now, the reason why FAU smacked Virginia Tech that bad, I was actually on Virginia Tech's team total in that game, was the fact that Virginia Tech couldn't hit any threes. They had open looks. They had the shots. They just couldn't hit the shots. They were 2 of 17 from three-point land. That was the lowest total that they've ever been held to in a game when they scored 50 points against FAU since they lost to Clemson last season and scored 50 points. So I think they do rebound today. Auburn's defense, I think, is a little bit overrated because they haven't really played a ton of competition, in all honesty. So this is one of the best teams that they're going to face to date right now. So because of that, I think Virginia Tech rebounds. They are going to score the ball. So take the over 149.5, but the best bet is the team total 80.5 for Auburn. Those are two quick picks for you in that college basketball slate. Now let's hop over to the NBA and let me give you another pick here. And I'm going to go with the Sixers matchup as they take on the Pelicans. I'm going to go Joel Embiid over 10.5 rebounds. It's minus 130 on Bovada and on BetMGM. Now I do see 11.5 on certain books. If you're getting it at like plus value, I do like that as well. You can play that 11.5, but I like the 10.5 as best. Get the 10.5, parlay it down, tease it down, take it with something else. Joel Embiid averaging 11 rebounds per game for the year. Absolutely an amazing form, MVP form. We saw him get a triple-double literally in 3 quarters against the Lakers in the last game. Love the way that he's playing. He's grabbed at least 11 rebounds in 4 straight games and 7 of his last 10. And he also has a very favorable matchup today against a Pelicans team that's in the bottom 10, really in the bottom 7 in total rebounds allowed per game. Now, as one thing I tweeted out earlier on my Twitter page, make sure you follow me at Noble Living on Twitter, right? And I showed this graphic that I found on StatMuse of Zion Williamson. And I looked at his rebound numbers. This is a guy who's, we know the size and athleticism that Zion Williamson has. Look at his rebound numbers and tell me if you're impressed with them. I'm personally not. 3 rebounds here, 4 rebounds there, 5 rebounds there, 6 rebounds there. So a lot of the rebounds do fall on Valanciunas to get that work done, which is, he's a formidable center. He's a good rebounding center, but the form that Joel Embiid is in, come on now, we're talking about Valanciunas, we're talking about Joel Embiid here, right? And we've seen other teams kill the Pelicans on the board. Walker Kessler just had 11 rebounds on them the other day. And we've seen other guys like Sabonis be able to grab rebounds on this team. Embiid's averaging 11 rebounds per game against the Pelicans in his career. And then, like I said, I love the form that he's in right now. I think we're getting good odds and value on this at minus 130 is a little bit juiced. I get it for a player prop, but I do think the fact that we're getting it under his average, all we need him to do is grab his average. I'm willing to lay that juice. So we're going Joel Embiid over 11 rebounds. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going for depth right now. So I love the rebound prop angle in this game. I think that the Sixers are going to eat on the boards. I think the Sixers are going to win this game. I don't like the way the Pelicans are looking right now. They're a little lethargic. I think, Zion's being back is big for them, but CJ McCollum being out is big for them. Brandon Ingram, you don't know what he might get. And just the form that the Sixers are in, the Maxey and Embiid thing, that's working. I think Embiid right now is encouraged by that, and I love the way they're playing. But because of that, I want to go with our latter leg of the day, our 4th pick. So I've given you 3 picks so far. With our 4th pick, we're going to go with a player prop parlay, and we're going to go Tyrese Maxey, 3+ rebounds. Keontae George, 3+ rebounds. And Tobias Harris, 5+ rebounds. Plus 140 odds. Now, before you jump on me, like I said, I'm going for depth here. So I know I'm taking 3 rebound props in the same game. But one of them is actually at the line. The other one is really juiced down, which is Tyrese Maxey. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game on the year. All we need him to do is grab 3. In 17 games this year, he's only missed this 3 times. So I absolutely love that angle, okay? Let's skip Tobias Harris real quick and let's go to Keontae George. We're going to go to that Memphis Grizzlies and Utah Jazz game. Memphis Grizzlies, even though they're at home, poverty. They suck. They're garbage. Keontae George, he's gone over this rebound total in 8 straight games. Now, he's also played Memphis twice this year. So that means he's familiar with this team. And in each game, he's gotten progressively better. But this is the big caveat. When he played those games against Memphis, he was not in the position that he's in right now. He's the starter right now. He's averaging 32, 33 minutes per game right now. His confidence is up. He's hitting shots. He's aggressive to the rim. He's going after these rebounds. So that's one of the reasons why I actually like Maxey is because of Keontae George, because he just got done playing the Pelicans in a back-to-back against them, and he had 5 rebounds and 6 rebounds. So if he's grabbing that in the form that he's in, the confidence he's getting in the minutes that he has, think about the confidence in the minutes that Tyrese Maxey's getting, and the fact that he's been rebounding the ball as well. So because of that, I like both of those guys to get just 3 rebounds. It's not a big number. You can literally get that on a few just short shots that just fall into your hand by the rim, and these are guys who are also looking to grab it and go in transition. So I think, 3+ rebounds for them. Now, with the last leg is Tobias Harris. And I'll admit, I'm adding Tobias Harris here to get us the plus money juice. I typically don't do this, right? And if you want to just take the Keontae George and the Tyrese Maxey, I guess you like the minus 120 odds. That's good. But for us, we might as well just go a little bit heavier on the earlier day. So this way, when this bet hits, right, we're going to practice a little bankroll management with this one. And this is what I think calling our shot should do a little bit more when he's doing the ladder challenge, right, is let's take some profit along the way. So if we're going to do $10, right, we did yesterday, we hit it to make $20. Now today, the $20 that we're rolling that we won from yesterday into this bet should actually pay us out $50 because of the plus 140 odds. $20.90 that you made from yesterday's bet should have rolled into the plus 140 to get you $50. So if this one hits, we roll the $40 forward and we still have our original $10 in our pocket. So if we do lose, we basically can just start over again for free. Okay, so kind of think of it that way. So the reason why I like Tobias Harris this year is because he's going to get us the odds value. Also, he's just Mr. Reliable for us. Okay, we've taken him several times in the ladder challenge. He's averaging 6 rebounds per game this year, and he's hit this total in every single game except for 2. So all we need him to grab is 5 rebounds today, and then Keontae George and Tyrese Maxey to get 3 rebounds. That gets you to plus 140 odds, and that's going to be our ladder leg of the day. All right, my friends, 4 best bets today on this Wednesday card. Auburn, team total over 80.5. We're taking the total in the overall game there, over 149.5 against Virginia Tech. Both of those at minus 120 odds. We're going with Joel Embiid, over 10.5 rebounds, minus 130 odds. And then we're going to go with Tyrese Maxey, Keontae George, Tobias Harris. 3 rebounds apiece for the 2 guards, 5 rebounds for Tobias Harris, plus 140 odds. 4 best bets on this Wednesday to tuck us in. All right, my friends, we're going for depth, not whip today. Hopefully it pays off for us. We'll be celebrating a sweep tomorrow because it's been a while since we've had that on the channel. We need that today. And as always, man, drop your comments and your picks of your plays so it's where I can tell you. And as always, dictate your fate. I'll see you guys inside the Discord group. Later, guys.